welcome to Ringside Riffs by Andres Cortes. I keep hearing the chants that we want Roman, but who are you actually acknowledging? Listen, Solo Sikoa has taken the job of taking over the Bloodline, and he has done so with his own enforcer. Jacob Fatu has been able to blow our minds with his athleticism, his power, and just the sheer range of what the Bloodline is now capable of doing. We have a storyline that keeps on developing time after time, and we are here to ask ourselves, who do you acknowledge? Are you waiting for Roman Reigns to come back to the WWE, or are you acknowledging Solo Sikoa and the new wave of this bloodline? It has taken over the WWE in every aspect, and we're going to take a look into why and how you can understand that the bloodline is coming for you. Yes, it is coming for you because it wants to make sure everyone becomes the bloodline. Now, listen. Solo Sikoa has taken over the bloodline. He has definitely shown and brought in new members, new family members that we can say that the Anoa'i family has been developing itself as one of the most powerhouses family in all the athletics people around the world in every sport. And if anything, Solo Sikoa just has to prove one more thing. Yes, at SummerSlam, he will be facing Cody Rhodes for that title. And if one thing is certain, Solo Sikoa putting his family's name on the top, putting everything that involves the families and how everyone is acknowledging him will take away Cody Rhodes' title. Will it be clean? No, no, no. The Bloodline does not play by those rules, but will there be a definitive winner? Yes. And that will be Solo Sikoa. Oh, so we are meant to believe. Why? Because that is the way we are driving ourselves into SummerSlam. That is the way we are facing each other off into the storylines that continue to build up for Cody Rhodes, for Solo Sikoa, for the new bloodline. Now, people are expecting and waiting anxiously. Well, when is Roman Reigns gonna make his anticipated return? When is he gonna appear? When is he going to be in there and step in? Will he be the one that acknowledges Solo Sikoa, or will he be the one that puts him in his place? I don't know what especially you're thinking right now, but if anything, you gotta acknowledge Solo Sikoa. You gotta understand that he is the new tribal chief, and Roman Reigns had said once before, if he ever steps down, which he has, Solo Sikoa is the main guy. Solo Sikoa is a person to take over the family reigns, and he is only doing what he believes is right. He is having a tough hand because he is the new person in charge. He is the new tribal chief. He is the new head of the table, and if you have anything to do with it, then you must be going against it. Just like The Rock was going against Roman Reigns, and he was challenging for the head of the table, something that we never got and we might never get because we were all just a bunch of Cody crybabies. Now, what we understand is that Roman Reigns is definitely gonna come back, but will he come back to actually defend Solo Sikoa? Will he go against the grain and everybody else is stating? Because if he actually comes back, joins in Solo Sikoa, becomes part of this new bloodline, and dominates the WWE, there could be a sharing of the bloodline holding both titles again, but give each person their own individual title. Maybe you give a reign for Roman Reigns to control Raw and Solo Sikoa to continue controlling SmackDown. Yes, that is a pivotal point in what we saw, and what we saw on SmackDown is that they are lost without the bloodline. They are lost without the involvement of the storyline, telling they have these superstars that show up because they're supposed to pick up wins like Naomi or like Nia Jax because they're supposed to be strong, but they just get lost in the whole storyline. What is happening with Tiffy? Will she cash in on Bailey, which was the surprise attempt, or will she just cash in on Nia and betray her when she did mention PTSD to that BBL? Now we got Solo Sikoa. It's just a better storyline. It's just everything feels realistic. Everything feels like we ought to take a deeper and deeper look at it. And why? Because of all the people in Raw. Andrade versus him, they were both going at it because they had no chance at winning Money in the Bank. And they're just two cocky superstars that are gonna have to go at it again because they're lost in the mid card sauce. They are lost everywhere and they have not been able. And it's just happy. I'm just happy to see Andrade back on TV. I'm just happy to have him back the opportunity to actually have meaningful promos, meaningful matches. But what is happening to the Speed Championship is not even getting mentioned. Why even have Speed on X? Why even make Andrade the Speed Champion if it's not even going to be holding the title? I mean, what's the point of that? What's the point of bringing up Baron Corbin from NXT so only push him down the card again? He keeps picking up loss after loss, just like Apollo Crews, and there's no actual reason for that. These are superstars that continue to work their butt off, excuse my language, and we are here to see them succeed. But what keeps happening? They keep on getting pushed down because of the bad storylines they get put in. And if anything, Legado del Fantasma, yes, they were pushed. They were got the W. They got the cool finish by Angel. We needed this for Santos Escobar, for Angel, for everybody involved in that corporation. But are we really going to continue pushing down these people when we had these other tag team people waiting outside Emma and Pierce, these fashionable people that got put up from NXT, not even from a draft, just randomly called up? And that's what I'm asking for. I'm asking for coherent storyline telling, just like the Bloodline, because they're doing a great job over there. They're doing a great job with the Randy Orton's and the subliminal messages about what's going to happen with Cody Rhodes when he finishes his story with the Bloodline and who's going to come after for his titles, because there's a lot of people in contingency for that title. But if there's anyone that could take over that title, it will be Solo Sikoa. If you acknowledge that as your tribal chief, because we know LA Knight has already called out for the U.S. Championship. We know that he will win. We know the plans already at SummerSlam, and that's what is infuriating. That it is not even a surprise anymore. LA Knight's gonna pick up that win over Logan Paul in Logan Paul's house because everybody already hates Logan Paul, and nobody's gonna be cheering at him even if he's in Cleveland. So he's ready to lose that title. That gives LA Knight the title. And what are we gonna already have? We have already established 250 days for Logan Paul with only 2 title defenses. Are we gonna give LA Knight the title so that he defends the title way more, so that he keeps on fighting and keeps on giving it a light? Because what it has become a title of nothing, a title worth nothing, such as superstars getting pushed down the drain because they don't have such a storyline, such as the Bloodline. And that is why the WWE needs to not only appreciate what the Bloodline has continued to do, but give Solo Sikoa that championship title, make him the winner against Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam, and make everybody understand that the Bloodline deserves an Oscar, a winning tale for everybody else to continue to evolve from one place to the next, to the next. Thank you for watching.